welcome back, beautiful souls. This is Soldier of Light reporting for duty, and I just wanted to say thank you all for tuning in today for this video, as well as for all of you who will be joining us on the live stream tonight at 7 p.m. Central. I just want to say thank you guys for all the support that you guys have always given me. I just really appreciate it. I just want you guys to know that this channel is a little different than others. But I also feel like this channel, you get a lot from it as well. I try to give all my best every time I do a reading for all of you, or just in general when I'm doing a general pull like this video. So I just want to let you guys know that I just want to say thank you for all of you who may not even attend or watch the lives, but you may listen to it afterwards. Thank you for that. I just wanted to, before I get into this next reading, though, I just wanted to, if you haven't already, go back and check out the last video I did 2 weeks ago to the day about what to expect leading up to today. I didn't ask specific, like I'm not going to today. I'm going to ask just in general what to expect for the next 2 weeks. And I feel like just whatever Spirit wants me to know is what I always portray. In the last reading I pulled 2 weeks ago to the day, I mentioned something about maybe something that's going to be coming out that was disruptive, and it's going to cause some disruption. And actually, literally, like that night after I posted that video, literally the bank started to have issues and started to go down. And I also mentioned in there toward the very, very end of my reading, if you haven't watched it, about some news coming out about a leader. And I got that very strongly, like something was going to come out that. But this is going to be done to help move things along to a better future, and also that this is going to be done confidently with what's going on. So there's a plan, that's what I'm getting at. So funny thing is, today or tomorrow is the last day of that reading, because I put it out actually on Tuesday. I apologize, not Monday. I keep getting my days mixed up, but on the 7th is when I put it out. So I put 2 weeks, which would be up till tomorrow. Or today is the last day of that. So the funny thing is that we have, there's something coming up tomorrow, possibly with a leader. So just wanted to say that. It's funny how Spirit works, sometimes very literal, sometimes, just depending on what you're looking, they're going to tell you whatever they want you to know. So I just wanted to kind of say that was pretty interesting as well, that things kind of developed the way they did, and I didn't ask anything specific. So without further ado, if you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe. That's a big thing. Hit the notification bell or button so you know when the new videos are coming out, the new live streams, as well as additional shows that will probably be added as necessary moving forward. So I love you all. I'm going to go ahead and get ready. Let's pull some cards. Asking Spirit and all the guides that I've called upon, what information do you have for the collective? What can we expect for the next 2 weeks as we know it on our calendar? As we know it in our timeline on our calendar, can you just tell me what can we expect as a whole for the next 2 weeks on our calendar as we know it? Please and thank you for your assistance. First card I have is a Lover's card, so it tells me some type of, there's harmony going to be coming moving forward. But it also tells me maybe something, a choice. There's going to be strength in the choices that are made, is what I'm getting. And I have the Devil card after that. So it tells me maybe there's something to that. There's choices that have been made, or some type of agreement or partnership possibly that we have. And also with the Devil card that comes up next, it could be maybe some type of toxic energy. Also could be some type of attachments. Also could be something financially. Usually with the Devil card, it's usually something that I get. Maybe some type of destructive behavior, some type of toxic energy. It also tells me maybe some type of something materialistic I feel, or there's some dark energy that's going to be surrounding us in the next couple of weeks. But the good news is I also have the Ace of Cups. So what's going to happen is something is going to flow. Something is going to be proposed. Something, once again, is coming. And I feel like whatever the situation is going to be new feelings, something new, something is going to start to flow. So I don't know if this situation it's maybe going to progress things along when it comes to the situation. But then I have the Knight of Wands. So possibly we might have some military intervention. There's some type of action that will be taken, it tells me. And it'll be very fearless, as I mentioned before. Inspired. It's going to be inspired. And it will be a conflict. The Five of Wands. So then within the next 2 weeks, I feel like we're going to start to see some conflicts. We're going to start to see some bumps in the road. We've already seen those in the past. But I also see more strife, more tension as we move along. And the Page of Pentacles. So this could be something to do financially. I feel like maybe there's going to be something to do with finances. I feel there's things going to be moving forward. But I also feel like with this Page of Pentacles, something is being manifested. Something that is taking great skill once again that they've done. And something's developing is what they're telling me. Because I have the Eight of Pentacles next. So it tells me whatever this is has been worked on for some time. Tells me it has to have very high standards. It has to be very skillful. It also tells me that this is something they've been doing. It's been over and over and over again they've been working on. So this has been something a long time that this has been going. And I feel like this situation, it's a passion of whoever's working on this situation. It's a passion of theirs. I have the Page of Cups. So it tells me possibly some type of new, possibly a happy surprise, some type of message once again, some type of proposal, I feel. And I feel like this, whatever this is, it's going to be sensitive in nature, I feel. And I feel like it's going to play on people's emotions. Because I have the Five of Cups next. So it tells me there's going to be maybe some fears, maybe some regrets, maybe some loss regarding this situation and some grief. I have the Nine of Swords, so it tells me maybe some sleepless nights, some anxieties. Also tells me maybe some despair about whatever the situation is going on in the world. But I have the Judgment card, so it tells me a rebirth, a renewal, or an awakening is telling me this is coming, making progress. And it tells me this is something that has to happen. Absolution is going to happen. It's meant to be. It's karmic in nature with the Judgment card. The Nine of Wands tells me there's going to be some tests of faith, okay? We're almost at the end. It tells me be persistent, remain courageous. It tells me this is something we're gearing up for something. And then I have the Ace of Wands. So it tells me whatever we're gearing up for is going to be a new opportunity, inspiration. It also tells me it takes great skill. Also tells me a new opportunity, breakthrough, some type of breakthrough. Something along that line I feel is coming. Growth, a new beginning. And I have the Ten of Wands holding up my reading, so it tells me whatever this is that's going on has taken a lot of hard work. Also, there's been a lot of burden when it comes to this, but it means it's completing, whatever the situation is. So it tells me whatever that has been worked on for some time, has been some type of group or some type of partnership that's been going on for some time. And I feel like it's when it regards to the dark. And I mean like, what I mean by the harmony, like to bring harmony, to remove things from the dark, because I have the Ace of Cups. So once they're removed, or something from the past. Also with that, I could look at it that way with the Devil card in the past. That this was something that was held onto, materialistic wise, I feel, and toxic and dark. It's going to flow. So this is going to move and things are going to flow. And I feel that the Knight of Wands, there's some type of action taken, and I feel like things are picking up speed with the Wands. But I also feel possibly the military is involved with this situation. It's a conflict. There's obstacles. There's hindrances. And I feel whatever this information that may be coming out, or as this thing progresses, it's going to bring some opportunities for people to not feel so good. They may feel upset. They may feel strife. They may feel tension. And I have like the Page of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. So something's been worked on, manifestation, something that takes a lot of great skill. Also, Pentacles could be financial. So this could something to do with the finances as we progress down this. Maybe something new, something is developing. Something's been worked on for a long time. It takes great skill in order for this to happen. And I feel like there's that skill, things that have been worked on as well. I feel like it's not just the finances. I feel like there's multiple pieces that have been worked on that's taken a lot of great skill and communication. Because I have the Page of Cups, so that's communication. That's happy surprises. They're very creative in what they do. And I feel like this is something that they're doing. This is a creative way to progress this situation. But I have the Five of Cups, so there's always loss, and there's fear, there's doubts, there's regrets, or pessimism about what could happen, what could go wrong, what might not go right, or that's kind of what I'm getting. But the Knight of Swords after that, once again, that comes back to fears, doubts, sleepless nights, being prisoners of our own mind. Because I have the Judgment card after that. So it tells me that there's going to be some type of renewal, some type of rebirth, an awakening. Something is absolved, like it has to be completed. This is a karmic cycle that tells me it's karmic in nature as well, that and in an ending of a cycle and the beginning of a new, a calling of some sort, an awakening. And I have that. We're gearing up for something with the Nine of Wands. We've been tested. This is a test of faith. This is what they're telling me. This situation that we're going through is a very, very strong test of faith. Gearing up for something, but we're almost there. Be persistent, as I mentioned. We have to stay strong and courageous, and we're almost there. We're going to overcome these obstacles because the Ace of Wands is the final for me. So it tells me brand new opportunity, growth, excitement. Tells me inspiration, victory. That's what I kind of get with the Ace of Wands. And I mentioned the Ten of Wands is holding up my reading. So it tells me this whole thing has taken a lot of work, hard work and burden, as well as the burdens I feel of the world. I feel like this is coming to completion, and we're going to start to move forward into a new beginning. So I hope that this message resonated with you. I really appreciate it. As I mentioned before, all of you guys who have tuned in to the videos and if always stayed strong in your belief. As I mentioned, this is a test of faith. It really is. So what I want you to know is that God is and the universe and Yeshua are telling you, be strong. Even when things look crazy and hectic, stay calm, stay cool, stay collected, stay centered. God is telling you that everything is under control. Okay, you control what you can control, and that's yourself. And to be strong, and all will be well on the other side. We've been tested. This is a battle test, they're telling me. This is something that's been testing our faith. And I feel like the biggest test of faith is the stuff that we're seeing, but it's, why isn't this happening this fast? Why is it taking so long? That's the test of faith. That's the faith of either we're going to stay strong and keep our boots moving forward, or we're going to just give up and quit and just let things kind of go the way they're going. So that tells me that we're all strong. We're all here for a reason. We're all learning every day about yourself and the world around you, which is changing. You are changing and the world is changing. This is the cocoon moment. We're kind of breaking out of our cocoon. We've been seeds, as I mentioned. We're seeds, and seeds are always in the dark. Think about that. Seeds start off in the dark until they spring up above the soil, and then they bloom into something beautiful. So right now we're seeds. We were seeds, and the dark wasn't expecting all of us to start to pop up over the top of the ground and start to bloom. And that's what's happening is we're popped up now. We've already popped up out of the ground, and we're starting to bloom and get stronger, get taller, reach for that sun, reach for God. That's what I feel like this is the biggest thing, is we're growing. So I feel like this scenario the next 2 weeks is just kind of ramping up even more. We may see some military intervention or something that, even if we don't see them in the streets, whatever's going on is definitely military involved for sure. So hope that this message resonated with you all. I love you guys. I hope to see you guys tonight at 7 for the live readings. Wishing you guys all well. Love you. Soldier of Light, out.
I'll be your guide to